We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to begin by lighting the Shabbat candles to get Shabbat started. The blessing for the Shabbat candles can be found on page 4 in the Siddur. Lori?
Yes, Jack is here next week, so we can light them.
Okay, not a problem.
Does a better job than I do. I learned my lesson. Oh, almost. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu v'tzotov v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Yasher Koach, thank you so much. Okay, we're going to now turn to page 5, and we'll continue with Shalom Aleichem at the bottom of the page. Please join me. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi melech malachei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni leshalom malachei hashalom malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem leshalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We'll turn ahead now to page 11, and we'll continue with Lechu Neranena at the top of the page. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Naria, naria, letzuri shenu, nekadma fanav betodah. Naria, naria, letzuri shenu, Bizmirot narialo. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. The heavens shall be glad and the earth rejoice, the sea and its fullness roar, the meadows and all that grows in them exult, even the trees of the forest shall sing praise, as Adonai comes to judge the earth, judging lands with righteousness and people with divine truth. We'll continue middle of page 14. Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Yiram hayam, yiram hayam, yiram hayam umlo, yiram hayam, yiram hayam, yiram hayam umlo. Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Exalt Adonai our God and bow down at God's holy mountain, for Adonai our God is holy. We'll continue on page 20 at the bottom of the Hebrew section with Romemu. Romemu Adonai Romemu. Romemu Adonai Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu. Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ve'ishtachavu le'arkocho. Ve'ishtachavu le'arkocho. Ve'ishtachavu le'arkocho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai romemu. Romemu Adonai romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Eloheinu romemu. We'll turn ahead now to page 23, and we'll continue with Lachadodi. We'll do the first two stanzas of 23, the middle stanza of 24, and then the final stanza of 25. And when we get to that final stanza, we'll all rise and face the entrance to welcome Shabbat. Page 23, Lachadodi. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Shamor vezachor bedibur echad ishmi anu el hamiyuchad Adonai echad ushemo echad l'shem ultiferet belitila lecha dodi likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelecha ki mekor beracha merosh mikedem nesucha sof maaseh b'machashava techila. Lecha dodi likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri kiva orech komi ori shir daberi kevod Adonai alaich nigla lecha dodi likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela. Please rise and face the entrance. Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha uvetzolato chemune am segula boi chala lecha dodi likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela. I lai 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 lecha dodi likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela. You may be seated. And now that we've officially welcomed Shabbat, we'll turn to the Psalm for Shabbat, and we will sing together the ending of the Psalm on page 28, middle of the page. Tzadikat amar yiferach ke'erez balvanon yizkeh shetulim beveit Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenuvun beseva deshenim verananim iyu להגיד, כי ישר אדוני צורי צורי, ולא עוולה תבוא. Before we continue with the Mariv service, I'd like to invite everyone to turn to page 178, and we'll continue with the prayer for the state of Israel. Page 178. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Barech, Barech, et Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Smichat Geulateinu, Hagen Aleha Bevrat Chastecha, Uferos Aleha Sukat Shalomecha. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu Sheba Shamayim, stronghold and redeemer of the people Israel, bless the state of Israel, that it may be the beginning of our redemption. Shield it with your love, spread over it the shelter of your peace, guide its leaders and advisors with your light and your truth. Help them with your good counsel, strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land. Deliver them, crown their efforts with triumph, bless the land with peace and its inhabitants with lasting joy, and let us say, Amen. We will now turn back to page 173, and we will recite the Misha Berach prayer for those who are ill. We do apologize that we do not have the Shabbat flyer, the Shabbat handout for this week because of Pesach. There wasn't enough time to get it printed and ready, so we do apologize. But the Debbie Friedman Misha Berach, which we will sing this evening, can be found on the top left-hand corner of page 173. If you have the name of someone you want to add this evening, please go ahead and rise. And after we read through the names on our list, we'll go around the room and you can say the name out loud. Page 173. Mi shebeirach avoteinu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Leah bat Sarah, Yaakov Achana bat Rivka Simcha, Shena Rezel bat Sima, Adam Chaim ben Sarah, Nisan ben Esther, Shoshana Lena bat Yochevet, Kira bat Ariel, Batcha bat Chana, Talia Devora bat Brana, Judith Siegel Yehudit bat Ruth, Ernest Edinger Yisrael ben Ita, Don Satz David ben Leah, Melissa Lawrence Shemira Cherut bat Sarah, Jack Azuz Yaakov ben Limid, Shirley Morrison Sarah bat Gittel, Richard Levine Reuven Yaakov ben Leah, Rick Hammer Ezra ben Yedaroisha, Diane Chodaro, Jennifer Brown Lerner, Eva Kuras, Ken Gasser, Harvey Kulchin, Jennifer Hayden, Julia Damaro, Elva Pineda, Judy Pitkovsky, Nancy Levick, Killian Parker, Tanya Bobrick, Marion Camerlingo, Terry Lukanik, Stephen Lukanik, Robert Lukanik, Patty Locks, Gary Guto, Nancy Rummage, Lynn Sinowitz, Chessie Idenopoulos, Francis Gilston, Doris Duhigg, Amy Stone, June Shadman, Pam Daly, Dennis Milanazzo, Andrew Bustamante, Linda August, Damon LaForce, Judy Pitkovsky, and Judy Sherman.
Sophia Rogers.
Paige Mala, Malachi, Mala, Stephen Cohen, and Isel.
Okay. It doesn't look like we have anyone online, so we'll continue second half of the Debbie Friedman Misha Berach. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. May they all find the healing that they so need and so deserve. We'll continue now with the Marif service. We'll turn back to page 39A, and I'd like to invite everyone to please rise for the Barhu at the top of the page. Again, page 39A. Lai 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 lai. Baruch hu et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach. Leolam va'ed. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Leolam va'ed. You may be seated. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Please join me in the middle of the page on the English side. Baruch atah Adonai, our God, sovereign of time and space, whose word brings the evening dusk, whose wisdom opens the gates of dawn, whose understanding changes the day's division, whose will sets the succession of seasons and arranges the stars in their places in the sky, who creates day and night, who rolls light before darkness and darkness from light, who makes day pass into night, who distinguishes day from night. Adonai Tsevaot is your name. Living and ever-present God, may your rule be with us forever and ever. Baruch atah Adonai, who brings each evening's dusk. U'ma'avir yom u'mevi laila, u'mavdil ben yom u'vein laila, Adonai Tsevaot shemo, el chai v'chayam, tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'mahariv ha'ravim. Aviva. Thank you, Aviva. We'll continue with Ahavat Olam, page 40. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Ahavata, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu, b'chofeinu u'b'kulmeinu, nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'v'mitzvotecha, le'olam va'ed. Ki heim b'chayinu ve'orech yameinu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem nege yomam v'layla, yomam v'layla, ve'ahavatecha al tasir mimenu le'olami. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev amo Yisrael. Aviva will lead us in Shman ve'ahavta.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai b'chol levavecha v'b'chol nefshecha v'b'chol meutecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher ani mitzavecha hayom levavecha Vishinatam Levanaha Vidibartabam Vishiteha Vivitaha Uvlateha Vidika Vishocheha Ukumeha Uksharjam Teha Vihayulishafu Vininaha Ukchatam Ahmeduzo Vitaha Uvi.
Great job. Thank you. Page 42, privately. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Top of 43a. אמת ואמונה כל זאת וקיים עלינו, כי הוא אדוני אלוהינו, ואין זולתו, ואנחנו ישראל עמו. God's children beheld the power of the divine. They praised and acknowledged God's name willingly, accepting God's sovereignty. And then Moses, Miriam, and the people of Israel joyfully sang unto you. Top of page 44. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh, nora tehilot osef ele, malchutecha ra'u vanecha bokei hayam lifnei Moshe zeli anu ve'ameru, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed, ve'nemar kifad Adonai et Yaakov ugealo miad chazak mimenu, baruch atah Adonai Gaal Yisrael. We'll continue now with Hashkivenu, the nighttime prayer for peace, top of page 45. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom V'hamidenu Malkeinu L'chaim Uferos Aleinu Sukat Shelomecha V'takanenu beitzah tova milefanecha v'hoshienu lema'an shemecha. Remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, for you, God, watch over and deliver us, and you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Uferos aleinu sukat shelomecha, Baruch atah Adonai, hapores sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. We'll continue with Vishamru and Chatzi Kaddish, page 46. Please rise. Vishameru Bnei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam, Ilai beini uvein Bnei Yisrael oti leolam. Ki sheishet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayi nafash, yitgadal ve'yitkadash shemei rabah. בעלמא דברה קידותי והמליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבא מבורך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי לקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירן בעלמא ואמרו amen. We'll continue now with the private silent Amidah that begins on page 47 and concludes on page 52. Ose shalom, shalom b'meromav, hu yaseh shalom. Ose shalom, shalom b'meromav, hu yaseh shalom. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Ose shalom, shalom b'meromav, hu yaseh shalom. We'll continue now with the full Kaddish, middle of page 54. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba, ve'alma divara kirutei ve'amleich malchutei b'chayechon u'v'yamechon u'v'chay dechol beit Yisrael, b'agala u'v'zman karim ve'immeru, amen. Yehi shemei Rabba mevarach, le'alam u'le'almei almaya, yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitale v'yitalo shmei nekudesha b'richu לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה ואימרו, אמן. תתקבל צלות ההון והתהון דכל ישראל, קודם אבהון דבישמיא ואימרו, אמן. יהי שלום רב מן שמיא וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואימרו, אמן. עושה שלום ממרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואימרו, amen. We'll continue now with the Friday evening Kiddush. Please rise, page 55. Savrim Aram Verabadan Verabotai, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam, Borei Peri Hagafen. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam, Asher Kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabahat kodsho b'ahava uvratzoni nechilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila lemikrae kodesh, zecher litziat mitzrayim, ki vanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kiddashta, mikol ha'amim, v'shabat kodshecha, be'ahava uvratzon, hinachal otanu, baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh ha'shabbat. L'chaim. L'chaim. We'll continue with Aleinu, page 56. Aleinu leshabeach la'adaon hatov, la'tekidu la'letzem breshit, shelo asanu kigoye haratzot, ve'lo samanu kivishpechot ha'adaman, shelo samach Elokeinu kahem, ve'goraleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu kolim mishavu modim lifnei melech malachei hamalachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu notei shamayim ve'yoser haaretz umoshav yekaro b'shamayim ima'al u'shechinatu zo begovhei meromim u'Eloheinu einod emet malkeinu efes ulato kakatuv betorato ve'adata hayom ve'hashevota el levavecha ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim b'shamayim mima'al ve'al ha'aretz mitachat einod al kinich aval Adonai Eloheinu. Kakatuv betoratecha Adonai imloch leolam vaed v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. We will now take a moment to remember those who are no longer with us. This Shabbat, we remember the yahrzeits for the upcoming week of Anna Macklin, Charlotte Friedman, Philip Friedman, Ray Herman, Robert Katz, Seymour Sudman, and Simshon Gershon. And if there's anyone else you are remembering this evening, please take a moment to remember them in your mind and in your heart. May their memory be for goodness and for a blessing. We'll continue with Mourner's Kaddish, page 58. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma Divara Kirute ve'amlich Malchute, B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chaye dechol Beit Israel, Ba'agala u'vizman kari v'imru Amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah mevarach le'alam alalme almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal Shemei Dekudisha B'rihu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shalom rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'romav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated. In a few moments, we'll conclude with Yigdal, but before then, a few announcements.
Thank you, Rabbi. Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. There will be a small Oneg Shabbat in the lobby after services with cookies and snacks. Everybody is invited to join us. Please do. And many thanks to Ellen, who helped set up the Oneg Shabbat this week. Services tomorrow are at our regular time, 9:30 a.m., and we'll have our regular Kiddush luncheon after services. It's free, and of course, everyone is invited to join us for the Kiddush luncheon as well. Let's see. Every week on Mondays and Thursdays, we have weekday minyan at 8 o'clock in the morning, followed by a bagel breakfast. We're always looking for extra people to make a minyan, so if you have some free time Mondays and Thursdays, please feel free to join. You'll be very welcome. We're reintroducing our Tat Shabbat program here at the congregation. The first Tat Shabbat of the year will be a week from tonight, April 17th, here in the chapel at 5 p.m. And then that'll be followed an hour later at 6 by our regular Friday night service. Tat Shabbat will be led by Dawn Thompson, Angelina Lopez Brody, and Rabbi Angris. The target age is 0 to 6 years old. All families with young children in that age range are invited. And reach out to Dawn or Angelina if you have any questions. Our next intergenerational education program, Amor L'Dor Vador, which links our senior citizens with our confirmation students, will be taking place on Sunday, April 19th at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it'll be meeting at the Rio Grande Nature Center. The theme for this session will be celebrating nature, and our religious school director, Judy Siegel, has got more information, or Sarah Eagleman. You can also contact Sarah if you want some more information or want to sign up. Also, Sunday, April 19th, will be our annual congregational meeting. That's meeting in the sanctuary at 2 p.m. Check-in begins at 1:30. We'll be holding our board elections and also discussing and voting on another important matter. All current members in good standing are invited, are qualified to vote. And for more information, check the shofar, or you can talk to me or any other board member. Jacob Krashen will be celebrating his bar mitzvah on Saturday morning, April 25th. And because bar mitzvah services run a bit long, we'll be starting early that day at 9 o'clock instead of 9:30. And finally, we'll be celebrating Lag BaOmer here on Sunday, May 3rd. We'll be having a hot dog picnic fundraiser that begins at 12 p.m. Come and enjoy a kosher hot dog with us in celebration of Lag BaOmer and to help fundraise. You can RSVP online or mail a check to the sponsors of this event, Beth and Brian Stewart, and they can provide more information. And one other thing, there will be a observance of Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Remembrance Day, on this Tuesday, April 14th, at the state capitol in the Rotunda, and that'll be at 4 p.m. And the public is invited. There will be a guest speaker, and Rabbi Angris will be offering a musical performance as part of that observance. That's 4 p.m. in the Rotunda this Tuesday. And Jimmy, you asked me to mention something about an anti-Semitism discussion coming up. I don't have the details. Can you help fill in?
This Sunday. Yeah.
This Sunday,
This Sunday at 10:45 in the Adler Lounge.
Mhm.
Sarah Eagleman will be leading a discussion about anti-Semitism and how mainly to address anti-Semitism with our youth and our kids.
That sounds very worthwhile. That's 10:45
Yes,
Okay.
in the Adler Lounge on Sunday.
this Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I have. Shabbat Shalom. Hope to see everyone in the lobby. Jimmy? Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, also, in observance of Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Remembrance, many of us have a tradition of lighting memorial candles, and we have special yellow candles available in a box in the lobby. Please, pardon?
Sponsored by the men's club, so it's free, so there's no cost.
It is free and it is sponsored by the Men's Club. And please help yourself. And as Jimmy said, if you wish to make a donation, you're free to do that as well.
We have junior congregation
Junior congregation
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Yep, what time?
10:15. Is it 10:15 or 11?
I don't remember the time.
I think they usually do it at 10:15.
It's right before the Torah.
Yeah.
Okay,
About
if they usually do it at 10:15, it must be scheduled for 10.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
Yeshua, thank you, Marty. Okay, we're going to conclude with Yigdal on page 62, and then everyone's invited to our oneg in the lobby. Page 62. יגדל אלוהים חי וישתבח נמצא בעינת אל מציאותו אחד ואין יחיד כייחודו נעלם וגם אין סוף לאחדותו אין לו דמות הגוף ואינו גוף לא נערוך אליו קדושתו קדמון לכל דבר אשר נברא ראשון ואין ראשית לראשיתו, הינו אדון עולם וכל נוצר, יורה גדולתו ומלכותו, שפן נבואתו נתנו, אל אנשי סגולתו ותפארתו, לא קם בישראל כמו שעוד, נביא ומביט את תמונתו, תורת אמת נתן לעמו אל, על יד נביאו נאמן ביתו, לא יכל יפעל ולא ימיר דתו, לעולמים לזולתו, צופה ויודע סתרנו, מביט לסוף דבר בקדמתו, גומל לאיש חסד כמפעלו, נותן לרשע רע כרישתו, ישלח לקץ ימין משיחנו, לפדות מחכה קץ ישועתו, מתים יחייל ברוב חסדו, ברוך עדי עד שם תהילתו, מתים יחייל ברוב חסדו, ברוך עדי עד שם תהילתו. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Please join us in the lobby for the oneg. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Oh, mevorach, lai 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 and lai 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 and lai 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 lai. Good Shabbos.